Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered if the stars were actually fighting in the battle between good and evil? Well, in today's video, we're going to find out if the stars really do fight. Once we discover how, you'll never look at the night sky the same way again. So let's dive into the fascinating truth behind the stars and their involvement in the cosmic conflict. Judges 5:20. In a poetic victory song, Deborah declared from the heavens, "The stars fought. From their courses they fought against Sisera." Now, at first glance, this verse might seem like a strange and mystical declaration. I mean, did the stars really wage war against Sisera? What does it all mean? Well, to understand this passage, we have to consider the poetic language and the cultural context of the time. You see, in ancient times, people didn't have scientific knowledge that we have today. They observed the natural world around them and formed explanations based on what they saw. For example, when Deborah wrote about the stars fighting from their courses, she was referring to the constellations and their positions in the sky. In ancient cultures, constellations were not just random patterns of stars, but were believed to be living, breathing entities that had a profound impact on human affairs. Each constellation had its own personality and powers, and they were thought to interact with humans and influence our destiny. So when Deborah declared that the stars fought against Sisera, she wasn't talking about a literal battle in the sky. Instead, she was saying that the constellations aligned in such a way as to bring about his defeat. In other words, the natural world itself conspired against Sisera, bringing about his downfall. But why would God use nature to fight his battles? Well, the answer is simple: because he is the God of all creation, and he has complete control over everything he has made. For God, nothing is too big or too small to involve himself in. Whether it's the course of a nation or the flight of a sparrow, everything is under his watchful eye and within his power to control. When we read stories like this, we have to remember that we're not just hearing about some ancient myths. We're getting a glimpse into the heart and character of the God who loves us. He is a God who is deeply involved in the affairs of men. He cares about our struggles, and he is ready to help us in our battles. So, the next time you look up at the stars, remember that they're not just beautiful celestial bodies. They're actually mighty warriors, fighting for good against evil. When heaven fights for you, even the stars are on your side. Thank you for joining me on this journey of discovery. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more. Until next time, may the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob bless you and keep you. May he make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May he lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. Amen.